you are listening to this, while you are listening to this music, create a bit of ambience for yourself. So find a comfortable position to sit. If you are comfortable to sit on the floor, then we recommend that you sit on the floor so that Muladhara chakra has contact with the ground, with the earth element. But be comfortable. Make sure that it's not too much noise or disruption around you. If you have a small candle, light up a candle, put it in the left side of the body. Yeah, the fire is the element of the left channel. If you have a little bit of incense, light up some incense, and all this atmosphere usually helps the brain relax and allows the attention to go easier into the meditative state or meditative mood. So here we go. Vijay, if you can hear me.
Thank you very much, Andre, for the wonderful music. Um, I think we will begin our program now. Okay, since some people have joined, I believe all the four people who have joined in today are for the follow-up program. I know Kavi, I know Sridhar, Arshad is coming for some time, and the other person, which is Samson. Can you just identify yourself? Is this the very first time you come for the program, or is it a follow-up program, sir? I would request you to unmute your mic if you are able to hear me. The mobile phone which says Samsung. Can you please identify yourself, your name? Okay. If you're not able to use the audio, you can always use the chat to ask questions or interact with us. The first part, we will have the meditation. And after the meditation, we will have a interactive session where we will have question answers, where you want to share your experience. Yeah. So before we begin the meditation, so we would like to insist that the practice of Sahaja Yoga meditation works the best if it is done in a regular pattern. Try to keep a regular routine of your meditation. In the beginning, maybe it is a little difficult to incorporate something new into our day-to-day life, but believe me, once you start feeling the vibrations and once you start feeling the imbalances and once you start clearing your chakras, you cannot do without meditation. You cannot pass one day without meditation. You will sit in meditation. It's like you cannot miss eating your food. It's like that. If you do not do the cleansing, you will feel the imbalance in you and you just feel like how you want to take a bath and clean yourself. You will sit for a foot soak, you will sit for a meditation, you will clear. So until you reach that state, you have to put a little bit of effort to do the meditation regularly. Okay, in the beginning, it takes a little time, maybe for some people to feel the vibrations. For me, it took a couple of weeks, couple of months even to feel the Kundalini. So in the beginning, please try to push yourself and try to bring it into a regular routine. You are not beginners now. You have been coming for several weeks already. So you should be able to come into a routine. Otherwise, the growth in meditation will be slow. It will not be as fast as it should be. So try to bring a regular routine, your foot soaks in the evening, your meditations in the morning, or whenever possible, whenever time permits. You have to prioritize your meditation and bring it into your routine. Okay. Having said that, so let's begin our meditation. Um, we will just take up some background music. Actually, even better than background music is silent meditation. You should be actually listening to your thoughts, what kind of thoughts you're getting. Try to not reflect on the thoughts. Try to witness the thoughts. Try to watch the thoughts. Silent meditation is even better, but in the beginning, again, music is fine. And yes, a new person entered, Sonal. Yes, can you please open your mic? Is this a follow-up program for you?
Sorry,
Or
sir, I am here.
you have already come? Okay, okay, fine. Thank you for confirming. Okay, right. So let's begin the meditation for the day. Let us all put our mics in mute now. So after the meditation is over, let us have the interaction session. All right. So we will sit very, very comfortable, very relaxed. You can sit on the chair, you can sit on the bed, you can rest your back on the wall. If you're not able to sit on the ground, if you can sit on the ground, that is the best. Right? So we always begin our meditation with raising the Kundalini and taking Bandhan. I'm sure most of you know the exercise already. So we will begin by collectively raising our Kundalini and taking a Bandhan slowly. First time we raise the Kundalini along the spinal cord, Go above the head and tie one knot and bring your hands down. Next, again, you raise your Kundalini along your spinal cord second time. Go above the Sahasrara chakra, and here you tie two knots, one and then two, and bring your hands down. Next, third time, again raise our Kundalini. Go above the Sahasrara. We will tie three knots now. One, two, three, and hands down, left and right. Now we will draw the bandhan around the body, the aura. So we'll keep the left hand on our lap, and the right hand, we will start from the left hip. Draw a parabola curve above the head, go to the right hip, and then come back in reverse, back to the left hip. So that is one bandhan. So we have to do 7 times because there are 7 chakras. So second time, third time, 4, 5, 6, and one last 7. So when you raise the Kundalini and take bandhan, you will already start feeling the vibrations in your fingertips and palm, maybe on the top of the head, okay, maybe somewhere from the body. So when these things are happening within us, our attention gets pulled inside, which is always scattered around into our life's problems. So when something starts happening inside you, your attention automatically pulls inside. So this is an easy way to bring your attention inside if you start feeling the vibrations. So just we will keep attention on what's happening to us in our fingertips and palm and the top of the head. That is how we keep our attention inside. So we will close our eyes and we try to see what we are able to feel. Okay. So today we'll work on our Agya chakra. You can open your eyes and see what I'm trying to do, and then you can follow the actions. So when it comes to all the chakras, we have left, right, and center. So there are 3 projections of each chakra, one on the central channel, one on the left channel, one on the right channel. So when it comes to Agya, there are actually 4 projections around our head. Okay, the Agya one is on the front side, on the center of the forehead, one opposite on the back of the head, it's called the back Agya, one on the temple, both the temples actually, above the ear. They are also projections of the Agya chakra. So one is left and right. Actually, the left Agya falls on the right side of the head because the Ida channel crosses over at the Agya chakra, goes to the right side. So the left Agya is on the right side of the brain. And the right Agya is on the left side of the brain. The right channel crosses over the Agya, goes to the left side of the brain. That's how our nervous system is also built. If you see a person who gets paralysis, if the left side of the brain fails, the right side of the body will paralyze, and vice versa. The nervous system is built like that. So front Agya, back Agya, and then left and right on the opposite sides, on the temple region. There are 4 points. So first we will keep the right hand on the back of the head. This is the back Agya. This projection is on the Ida Nadi, the back Agya. So here we will say, I am not the past. I am not the mistakes of the past. All what I did, knowingly or unknowingly, I have learnt a lesson from the past, and I am not guilty about it. I am not the past. I may have committed mistakes in the past, knowingly or unknowingly. I forgive myself. I am not the past anymore. But I will not repeat those mistakes by feeling guilty. Sri Mataji says you feel guilty and you go and do the mistakes again. So there is no point in feeling guilty, but rather face your mistakes and correct them. So I will not repeat my mistakes. I am not the past. Whatever I have done in the past is finished and over. Sri Mataji says you have to completely not ignore the past. You obviously you introspect and learn from it, but don't keep remembering if any bad things happened or if you did any bad thing. There's nothing like that. There's an illusion. So there is nothing to feel bad. So I am not the past. I am not the past. Spiritually also, now you will start finding out what mistakes you are doing after you have vibrations. Mentally, you may introspect and see this is right and wrong, but spiritually, there are many more things which are right and wrong, which we didn't know. So we have to judge ourselves with vibrations, not only with our thoughts. Now we will work on the left Agya chakra, which is on the right side of the brain. You can open your eyes and see. It's on the right temple above the ear. This portion is the left Agya. Okay. So with the right hand, we can even give a bandhan on the left Agya, like how we give a bandhan on the chakras to remove the impurities and negativities. Yeah. So you can give a bandhan, you can feel the heat coming out of the chakra, and then you can throw it on the ground from time to time, rub your hands. You can literally feel the heat coming out of the chakra and collecting in your hand. You can use your hands to clean your chakra because your hands are having vibrations now. And when the chakra is coming into a balance, you will feel a cool breeze coming from that chakra. So you can basically clean your chakra until the dirt goes away and cool breeze is coming. But if you do not have vibrations yet, don't worry. You can do it from 3 to 7 times. Follow it and do it with the collective. It will clear. Now we can keep the right hand on the left side of the head, on the temple region. If you can open your eyes and see. Okay, the left hand, you keep it on your lap, and the right hand on the right temple, left Agya. The left Agya, Sri Mataji says, is the subconscious brain. It has all the qualities of the Ida Nadi accumulated there. All your memories, all your past. So a person basically who has a back Agya or a left Agya problem, as a projection on the left side actually, becomes a depressive person, an emotional person. Usually easily cries for things. Is very emotional, too attached to the past. He gets hurt very easily. He always takes the beatings from others. He's a very submissive person. Basically, that person becomes a little depressive, always emotional and crying. That is not our real nature. The spirit is always joyful. It is not emotions. So here we will say, let me strengthen my Agya chakra, the left Agya, and become a stronger personality. Let me not be weak. Let me become a stronger person. This is where dreams come from, because left channel is related to our sleep, the moon channel. So all our past desires, our past problems project as dreams. When the left Agya is affected, people may get a lot of dreams, disturbed sleep. Sleep is not sound. All these problems come from the left Agya. All past conditionings come from the left Agya. Condition means like rituals we have developed, like all the knowledge we have accumulated in the past. We have to do things like this. We even worship God in a conditioned way. Actually, there are no conditions. We have to go beyond conditions. We have to be spontaneous. Now we will work on the front Agya and the right Agya. The front Agya and the right Agya are on the right channel. The right channel crosses on the Agya chakra, goes to the left side of the brain. So first we will work on the front Agya. So we will keep the right hand across the forehead. You can open your eyes and see. And here we will take the affirmation that I forgive everyone. Whomsoever has hurt me, whomsoever has insulted me, or I forgive all the bad situations in my life which has put me down. I forgive. I forgive. Let me not get angry and let me not have hatred towards anybody. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you go back to the same person and get beating again and again. You just don't react to the situation, but you have to be careful with such people. Because they only spoil our peace of mind. Sri Mataji says, whoever has hurt you is happy somewhere else, but they spoiled your mind and they went away. We are thinking about them, sitting at home, beating the pillow, getting angry on them. So I forgive. If we are able to remain in a state of forgiveness, that means reactionless state, then our mind will be very peaceful. Nobody can touch our inner peace when we are peaceful. Here we will say, I forgive. That is the affirmation on the front Agya. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Now we can bring the right hand back on our lap. Now we will work on the right Agya. You can open your eyes and see. It is on the left temple, above the left ear. Okay. So with the left hand, we can give a bandhan around the right Agya. A rotary motion, like how I am giving. Front, down, back and up. Circular motions. To remove the impurities or negativities or the blockages on the right Agya. And from time to time, you can throw the negativity out. You can feel the cool breeze coming from the right agya when you are giving bandha. You can even feel cool breeze coming out of the entire left side, right side of the body, the right hands also. Now we will keep the right hand on the lap, and the left hand we will keep it on the right agya, which is on the left side of the head. Okay. So the person who has a right agya affected is generally a right-sided person, who's a very aggressive person, who bosses around people, who dominates people. People who are irritating others, people who are sarcastic. Of course, we are not like that. I'm just giving you general information. I'm not pinpointing anybody. These are general qualities. So the people who have right agya are usually like this. They're very sarcastic. They sting you with your words. They have a tongue like a knife. They talk very harsh. They irritate you. Now they boss you around. Typically, a very bad manager of ours is a right-sided person. You don't feel comfortable working with such people, or you don't even feel comfortable talking to such people. You keep away from them. They're right-sided people. Mataji says the right agya is the ego. Left agya is the super ego. Basically, they are egoistical people. And they're very future-oriented. So here we will say, let me meditate regularly so that my agya chakra will clear and I can put down my ego. That I am doing everything, that I know everything. Let me take care of all the qualities which are aggressive in me, which is aggressing others. I don't want such qualities. Whatever you want to say, you can talk in a sweet way. Whatever you want to tell, you can communicate in a nice way. There's no need to be harsh. There's no need to dominate. There's no need to sit on top of anybody's head to get things done. Now we can bring the left hand also back on our lap. Now both the hands, palm open on the lap. We can move our attention on the Sahasrara chakra, not your hands, your attention on the topmost point, which is called as the fontanelle bone area in Sanskrit. Sorry, in English, not Sanskrit. The fontanelle bone area, through which the Kundalini energy pierces and comes out. The Agya chakra is the most difficult chakra to cross, Mataji says, because all the nadis are interchanging, crisscrossing over there. There's always a lot of pressure there. It's not very easy. So all the thoughts from the past coming from the Ida Nadi, all the thoughts from the future coming from the right channel, Pingala Nadi, are crossing in the Agya chakra all the time. And we are getting bombardment of thoughts all the time. Even when you close your eyes and sit for meditation, there are thoughts. Actually, Shri Mataji says, when the Agya chakra opens and Kundalini goes above the Agya chakra, your thoughts will slowly stop reducing. And at a point, there will be no thoughts. It's called thoughtless awareness. It's called Nirvichar Samadhi in Sanskrit. That is the point where our meditation really starts. Before that, we are trying to get into meditation. So this thoughtless awareness, or this point where there are no thoughts, is real meditation. And we cannot achieve this by controlling our mind, mentally. You cannot control your mind with your mind. Only the Kundalini energy has to open the Agya chakra and automatically your thoughts will stop down. You cannot hold your thoughts like you're holding your breath. It will flow automatically. It is human nature. Nobody can stop their thoughts. Only when the Kundalini goes to Sahasrara and you attain your yoga, your connection, your thoughts will start reducing slowly. Then you will be able to reach a state of thoughtless awareness. That is meditation. So now we will keep our attention on the Sahasrara chakra. If you are feeling vibrations, tingling, pricking, heat, keep your attention there and we'll sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes. If there are thoughts coming, there is no need to feel bad. Our Agya is not yet open. So just witness the thoughts. You are not the thoughts. Just watch them like a movie and don't react to the thoughts. Don't run behind the thoughts. They are not real. So let us try to remain in the present moment. Attention on Sahasrara, witnessing the thoughts. And let us try to see what we are able to feel. We'll sit and meditate. Now, in this same meditative state, again, we know what it is. Remaining in the present moment, having attention inside us. We will try to listen to a short talk given by our teacher, Sri Mataji, about the Agya Chakra. So the more we are in the present moment, the more we do not have thoughts, we will be able to absorb more knowledge. So it is like an exercise. We are continuing the meditation, and let's try to listen to the talk given by Sri Mataji.
Today we are going to understand the center of Agya chakra, which is placed on the crossing of the optic chiasma. The nerves that supply the eyes go backwards in the opposite direction, and wherever they cross, this subtle center is situated. It has a continuous connection with the other center through the medulla oblongata. This center has got two petals, and this subtle center on one side acts through the eyes, and at the back of the head where you have some protrusion. This is the physical side of the center is. Now the people who talk of the third eye, this is the third eye. So that we have two eyes with which we see, and there's a third eye which is a subtler eye through which we can see. If you see this eye, that means you are away from it. For example, if you can see your eyes, that means you are seeing your reflection, not the reality. If you see anything, that means you are looking at it. So those people who say they see an eye, for example, people who take LSD and all such things, they start seeing another eye. They just see this eye and they think their third eye has opened. Actually, you are very much away from the eye. That's why you can see it. You go to a supraconscious level on the right side, and on the left side to the subconscious level, you can see the eye. But in Sahaja Yoga, you have to see through that eye. Like a window, you can look at the window, but if you see through the window, you can't look at the window. So this illusion that people have that we can see third eye, and that's why our Kundalini is awakened, they are sadly mistaken. This is a very narrow passage through which attention cannot pass normally. It's an impossible thing. It's a very narrow passage where the ego and superego fit onto each other and cross each other just like this. And there is no gap in between for the Kundalini to pass. This superego and ego go downward and come to the Vishuddhi chakra and circle round it and go in the same direction. So you find that they come up to this place, they start from this place, go up to the Agya chakra, and then they cross over. But here they are in the same direction as they were. Here they cross over. So when you have a problem on the left hand side, you get the effects of that on the right hand side. But the right hand starts from here up to this side, and the left hand starts, say, from here to here. But the left hand actually acts on the right hand side. So if you have any problem on the left hand side, So this third eye is to be penetrated through, or we have to enter into the third eye through Kundalini awakening. But it is such a closed passage, it is the door to the limbic area, that anybody who tries to push their attention through this closed door either goes to the left or to the right. And this is the beginning of the trouble of the people. So, when they move on the right side, they go to the supraconscious area. And they start seeing hallucinations. Actually, these are not hallucinations, but actual things, because they exist on the right-hand side. So they start seeing things of the right-hand side. They may see colors and the formation of colors. But that movement is very dangerous. And you become on your own and you actually become malignant. Hitler is one of the examples of that. He learned this from the Tibetan lamas, how to go to the supraconscious. And when he learnt it from them, he used it and made many people supraconscious ego-oriented. You must have heard about the Lama system, which was another big problem, was to, they knew who is going, the future part, who is going to be the next Lama, where you will find him, where you will get him. All the future things they knew, and people thought this was divine. To know future is not divine. It's an area which we should never go to, because it's an imbalance. We are human beings and we have to know the present and not the future. Once you go through the present stage, then you reach a height from where you can see the past, the present and the future. Supposing on the Mother Earth, if you have a means of going higher and hang yourself there, then you can see whatever has passed through, and you can also see what is going to come, and wherever you are in the present. In the same way, when a person ascends, in reality, in the present, he goes at this point in the super consciousness, from where he sees his supraconscious right side, and also he can see his subconscious, but he has no interest. He wants to rise in the present. And this is what actually the Kundalini awakening is. So all those people who say that Kundalini, in the awakening of the Kundalini, it is very difficult and it is harmful, are the people who have no right to awaken the Kundalini. So when they try to play tricks, actually the sympathetic nervous system goes into great agitation. And this sympathetic system on the left and right side start extracting more energy from the central part. So much so that it gets exhausted and such a person becomes actually a mental wreck. So many people who said that we are raising your Kundalini by this method or that method, wreck the life of the sadhakas. Ultimately they are left high and dry without achieving anything. Nobody knows what to achieve and what to receive. So they are misled. But logically, one must understand that at least your health should be all right. Mentally, you should be better off. Your temperament has to improve minimum of minimum. But if you are losing all your money to the Guru, you are losing all your health for these nonsensical experiences, and you have no control over yourself, then you must know that this is not in any way the reality. Reality is where you are in control. If you are in the control of something else, then you are a lost case. For example, some people start jumping and they say, "Mother, I start jumping automatically." That's a serious affair. That means you have no control over yourself. You are just jumping because somebody is making you jump. You are not jumping. That means your own chetana, your own attention, your own awareness is under the control of somebody else. You cannot control yourself. So all these experiences in which people think they are flying in the air or they are having a, I don't know what they call in English language, extraterrestrial movement, and people are going in the air and seeing things. All these are very dangerous things. Such a person may ultimately become a lunatic. Absolutely. Because he loses complete control over himself. These are called as parapsychological experiments in America. Give it a big name, parapsychology. Of course, it is para because it is beyond the psyche of a person. Once, about I think 5-6 years back, or maybe more, no, about 12 years back, a group of Americans came to see me. And they told me that you must teach us how to fly in the air. I said, why aren't you flying? They said, no, we want to have that space travel. I said, why? Because Americans are doing experiments parapsychology. And we want to do the same. And they will finish off. I do want to do the same thing as Russians are doing. If they come to me, I'll tell them the same thing. So they said, no, we must learn. Despite that, they said, yes, we must do it. And when they told me that because Russians are doing it, we want to do it, I said, who sent you here? So they told me a name of a gentleman who is a journalist in Bombay. I said, this fellow used to suffer from this trouble. He used to leave his body, go into another world, see this and see that, who suffered so much, and he was losing complete control over himself. And I cured him. So does he think I can put back the disease in you? I cured him of this disease. And why do you want to get into this disease? But they were quite sure that they wanted it. And I discovered later on they are having this parapsychology business in America, which is an extremely dangerous thing. So this is the movement, not crossing the agya, but moving, floating on the left or the right, whether you go to the subconscious or to the supraconscious. Effects may be different, but it's the same thing to Sahaja. The people who go to the subconscious area may start seeing me also in different forms. Like the people who take LSD, they can't see me, they just see lights coming out of me. And those who go to the to the subconscious area, they start seeing forms and things.
If you had opened your eyes to see the talk, let's close our eyes and sit in meditation for a few more minutes. And we will try to enjoy the silence and peace which is coming from inside. slowly, steadily relax. Okay, you can just open our eyes. So whatever the sensations you felt, just try to remember it. It is like an introspection for you, what you felt. If you don't feel anything, don't need to feel bad. It will come eventually. If you are able to sit on a regular pattern of meditation, that is a growth. So we will finish our meditation by collectively raising our Kundalini, and we will draw a bandhan around our body. We know how to do that exercise, so let's do it. First time we raise the Kundalini, tie one knot above the Sahasrara. Second time. Third time. Okay, now we will draw the bandhan around the body 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's it. Okay, now we will keep the last part of the session little interactive as usual. You know how we do the program. So if you have any questions or if you have any doubts in the way you're practicing the meditation at home, the way you're doing the food soaking at home, the way you're watching the videos at home, the tutorials, what we are sending you, please open your mics. Please let us know so that we can clarify your doubts. Please go ahead.
Hi, Vijay.
Yeah, good morning, Kavi. Please go ahead.
First of all, thank you so much for the guidance, for the awakening of Kundalini and enlightening us. I have no question, but my today's self-realization is that I'm feeling very light. Before sitting, there was some kind of a stress over there, but now I'm feeling very, very okay, like better than before 1 hour. So that is my today's realization. Thank you so much.
Oh, very nice to hear that. That is the most important thing. Maybe you're not feeling vibrations in your hand or in your head. Okay, that comes later, but it will definitely relax you. It will soothe your mind. It will calm you down. That effect will be there. That means the Kundalini is working inside you. You feel the effect of the meditation in a different way. Maybe physical, maybe mental, maybe peace, maybe silence, So if you're able to feel the peace, that means the Kundalini is working in you very well. And in the beginning, what happens is when we do the meditation regularly, we feel peaceful, stress-free, calm, office is going well, everything going around. And when we break away from the pattern of the meditation, then you see that all the problems keep coming back slowly. So that will be there. So in the beginning, before we establish the meditation, we have to do it a regular pattern in a systematic way, in a disciplined way, every day. Then you will feel that you will be able to establish this peace of mind slowly. And after a point of time, it will permanently establish. You will not see it going up and down. In the beginning, when you do the meditation, you will feel good. But when you don't do or you lose the pattern, you will see that all the stress will come back. Okay. So this is my experience also. So try to maintain this regular pattern of meditation. And I believe you are doing the candling treatment for your left channel. So keep continuing that. Yeah, keep continuing that, and you will start feeling better with the regular meditation. Thank you for your experience. Anybody else would like to share any experience or ask any doubt? Okay. If you do not have any doubts at the moment, you can always chat with us. I believe you have my number, but I will post my mobile number in the chat box. You can always send a WhatsApp message for me. And we will be able to respond back to you. Please try to bring the pattern of meditation on a regular basis every day. Please try to do the salt water food soaking every day or the cleansing, whatever is suggested to you. Please try to do it regularly. And please watch the videos what we are sending you. We have sent you 15 weeks of tutorial videos because in 1 hour session, we cannot teach everything to everybody. We cannot spoon feed everything to everybody. Because one person is from the 2nd week, one person is from the 4th, one person is from the 10th week. So we cannot teach everything to everybody individually. So for this purpose, we have sent you the 15 weeks of tutorial videos. Please watch those videos at home. And when you complete all those 15 weeks of videos, when you have watched and understood it, please message me. Then we have to go to the intermediate session. You will not be in the beginner session all the time. You need to watch those videos, finish those videos, and then we will move on to the intermediate session, little advanced meditations. All right. So please watch those videos and let me know once you have done seeing those videos. All right. So if we do not have any more questions, I hope you had a good meditation today. I had a very good meditation also with you all. Please practice the meditation at home regularly, watch the videos, keep up the practice, and keep coming for the follow-up sessions to learn more. Thank you very much, and have a nice weekend.